Good morning to all of you at 6:30 as we take a live look out at Marblehead this morning. Hazy skies in the background as the winter storm rolls through Northeast Ohio. Winter weather just happening already. Just ice yesterday, cold as ice. We were ice, baby. Today is let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That's 3 songs.
We
right
got
there
a lot of
in
songs on it. Yeah,
Boy,
you
you
know.
really crunched that together.
Wow.
Yeah, when winters get off to a start like, I mean, it's not even winter yet, but when they get off to a start like this, November, December, they tend to seem a lot longer.
Right, yes.
We noticed that. And this December is starting off on the cold note, and really, I don't see a lot of change, at least over the next 10 days. What snow we have for the kids on the ground and adults alike, it looks like we're going to keep, at least for the first 10 to 12 days in December. May have a warm-up mid-month. Let's talk about this morning, though. We've got weather impact alerts through late this morning. This snow's going to wind down pretty quickly in the next couple hours. We will have some lake effect on the backside of that, but it's been the steady nature of it and the fact that it's so widespread and the timing of it, all those things combined are producing that really messy morning rush hour here this morning as we've been forecasting. 28 over at Hopkins. We've got the snow. Good news about this whole system, there's not a lot of wind. So wind is either calm or very light, so we don't have blowing and drifting snow. Here's the latest look at the radar. We all have snow. Everyone's still seeing snowflakes falling. There are some heavier bursts in here as well. It's lightened up a bit. It's a light to at times moderate snow. Ashland, Worcester, back towards Mansfield. Another little burst coming in with some of those darker blues. And then you get this kind of moderate to at times heavy snow that's falling still in the Akron area, down towards the Rootstown area. We've got snow in Ravenna that stretches up into Chagrin Falls. Chardon, you're seeing snow, and then it really gets heavy. This is coming down real good, down from Minerva to Carrollton, getting out into the Youngstown area, Columbiana County, dealing with some good snow right now. It will come and go for the next hour, hour and a half or so, and then we'll see it wind down, and our winter weather advisories will be allowed to expire at different times, staying latest near the lakeshore with that lake effect snow potential. This system's big in terms of the real estate it's taking up. It's not the biggest winter storm. There's not a ton of snow with this, but you see winter weather advisories. If you're traveling anywhere on business, 77 down towards West Virginia, it's going to be a mess all the way downstate as well. And then areas of New England are dealing with heavier snow today as this low pressure develops. Here it is, big system, lots of moisture with it. Low pressure, once it heads east, you see that kind of clean cut of the end of the snow back towards western Ohio. Just a couple hours here left. Overall, this system should clear out with a little lake effect on the backside. 20s here this morning. Wind is light, so wind chill is not really much of an issue outside of that. And again, that snow should wind down for most of us. Continuing in the Cleveland area, though, through this afternoon with some lake effect. Overall, we should have much improved evening rush hour versus this morning. Meanwhile, getting us through that morning rush hour, we've got live shots on the street, and we've got Brissa keeping an eye on traffic.
Traffic is brought to you by reliable snow plowing specialists. Visit us now at snowfighterswanted.com for more information and to become a snow fighter.
Yeah, taking a look outside right now, things moving along very, very slow. If you are heading out the door today, make sure you add at least 10 extra minutes to that morning commute. This is what 271 here at Broadway is looking like. You see these cars are still moving, but we have snow-covered roads. We even have a car over here off to the side just under this overpass here at Broadway. So this is 271, and it's looking not the best right now. ODOT does have several plow drivers out doing work this morning, and they are just trying to make those roads passable, not perfect. And if this is what 271 looks like, you can only imagine what some of those back roads are looking like this morning. Taking a look at the big picture map, lots of orange and yellow on your screen. Usually, for the most part, it is green, so things moving along very slowly this morning. I-90, we do have a speed reduction through Lake County this morning between Route 44 and 528. Speeds through here now down to 60 miles per hour. If you are traveling down towards the Kenmore leg, we are tracking an accident right now. It's been here for quite some time. 76 eastbound, we have a lane block at 277. We are now starting to see lots of stop and go traffic through the Kenmore area. If you're traveling Route 8 this morning, Route 8 looking not too great. If you are traveling between 76 and 271 in these northbound lanes, going to take you 36 minutes. To put that into perspective, usually that would take you about 16. Danita.
Thank you, Brissa. And speaking of slick roads, snow overnight into this morning is making for a tricky morning commute in many areas.
Candace Hare is joining us now live. She's been monitoring road conditions. The last time we saw her, she was in Lakewood as part of a Hallmark movie.
Yes, she was.
You said. Now it's driving Miss Candace here, I believe, in Westlake.
That's exactly right. Good morning, Danita and Dave. So we are on Columbia Road, trying to make our way a little bit closer to I-90 as we're heading west out here. Not so many Christmas lights, but we do still have that really persistent, steady snow coming down at this point in time. For the most part, I would say roads seem to be okay, so maybe a little bit better than you would expect in these conditions. There's a little bit of traction to them, but certainly there are trouble spots everywhere, especially in those intersections, on some of those bridges, or coming when you're turning out of your road onto a main road, or in and out of any kind of shopping center or gas station or things like that. You guys know those usual places, so just really keep that in mind. I know we just heard Brissa saying, to add maybe at least 10 minutes to your morning commute, and that's probably some pretty wise advice. Cars moving very slowly out here, but that's what we're wanting to see when you have these kinds of conditions in play. But I think I've just been really taken by how persistent the snow has been all morning. It has not let up for a second since we've been out here, which is several hours now, and it's continuing to come down at a very good clip. But out here, things certainly manageable if you take it easy and you take your time, and that's certainly something that I know we will all be preaching all morning, but it is important on mornings like this. We'll send it back to you, Dave and Danita.
Yeah, certainly cooperate with the weather. Take your time. We can't say it enough. All right, Candace Hare live for us this morning, and we're going to continue our team coverage as we're going to move on to Greenberg now.
Yeah, let's see what Greenberg is up to. David, how are things where you are in Chardon, I believe?
That's correct, Anita. Chardon here, and this is the heart of the snow belt. They have seen lots of snow, and they're going to continue to see some more snow. Just take a look at the light here behind me, Mark. I don't know if you can kind of zoom in there. You can just see the steady rate at which it's coming down at. It's not those big, wet flakes that really make those conditions really, really bad and come down at a pretty hefty rate. But I want to show you this. I cleared off this table here just about 5 minutes ago, okay? This area around the perimeter here, that's already in the last 5 minutes how much snow is coming down. So it's not a great idea of what's coming down, but you can see already the table is a little bit snow covered over. So that just goes to show how quickly it is forming back on those roads once those plows go through. So if you are heading out this morning, just make sure to take it nice and slow. I'm also pretty snow covered myself here. We've been waiting out for about 5 minutes as well. So it's just that steady, persistent snowfall rates like we've been talking about. We saw a car in the ditch earlier this morning. So some of those lanes, if they're not clear, just take it nice and slow. And again, remember, give those plows extra space here. All right, I know Candace was having a jolly old time in Westlake. Well, take a look. They do it pretty nice up here in Chardon as well. Look at these beautiful lights. Just take a look around the beautiful Chardon Square right here. Gorgeous time of year, and of course it feels so fitting that we have all this snow to talk about, guys. Back to you.
Yeah, it's like if any place is going to get snow, as you are having fun in it right now, it's going to be Chardon. And Greenberg, I want to applaud you for the table meteorology lesson. Yeah. I saw Matt over here taking notes. Table meteorology, I thought that was great. Mm-hmm. You painted a picture as well. So thank you very much, Greenberg. We'll get back in with you later.
Happy to do it. Happy to do it. You know, sometimes you need that field reporting. It's important to get out in the field and see what's going on out there.
All right, well, you did it well, my friend. Thank you so much. We're going to check back in with David later. And the winter blast comes with some community support across Northeast Ohio, including in Canton. The city has opened their winter warming center. It's at St. Paul AME Church. The center will be open nightly from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. The Stark Area Regional Transit Authority, they're going to provide free rides to the shelter during regular operating hours. Water and food will be available.
I agree with you on Greenberg. I haven't seen that one before.
I haven't seen
right?
Table meteorology. That's a new thing.
A lot of different things, but not that. All right. Well, this morning, the city of Akron is rolling out a new way to keep residents in the loop. It's called Code Red, and will send alerts straight to your phone for things like road closures, warming center openings, and snow removal updates. Signing up is easy. Just text Akron OH, that's one word, to 24639. It's free to sign up and use, and there's also a Code Red app you can download to get alerts on the go.